Welcome to the live, everyone who is watching. Today is on Friday, and you know how people it's a Friday. People just feel like relaxing and going home to chill. Fridays are those days that I just feel like relaxing and going home to chill and do work at home. The beginning of weekend, the beginning of resting. But you know, that was for the people who are employed directly by the government. But if you're working for yourself, you have to work hard every time. You have to work hard every time. So everyone who is here watching, everyone who is watching, everyone who is here feeling good, everyone who is here feeling like we can talk. This is the moment. Today we want to look on how some things come, like pathophysiology of essential hypertension. So welcome everyone, and if you are a new person, please be free to ask any question that you have. Feel free to ask any question that you have. Feel free to ask any question that you have. We want to what brings hypertension, how a person can get hypertension. That is, but the one that we are talking about is the one that is called essential hypertension. Essential hypertension is the hypertension that no possible thing is bringing it, but it is coming as high blood pressure. Several things that can bring this problem, and that's the things that we want to go and look at. So welcome, my friends. As we come in, just come, tell us where you're watching from, and we connect to each other. We get to connect and get to each other. So as we're just starting, we check this out. There are some things that you really need to check when you're starting a live. Make things right. You have to start everything in the right way. Everything in the right way. Now, we check here. Uncle is here. Jamaican uncle, always the first one. Welcome to the chat, Jamaican uncle. Is we want to see how these problems come. We want to see how these problems come. The problems that we are talking about is essential hypertension. Pathophysiology means how does it develop. So welcome. If this is the first time, please check if you have subscribed to the channel. Check if you have subscribed to the channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to increase the impressions. And we have talked. Let's go. Welcome, Jamaican uncle. A little flu is causing some problems here. A little flu is causing some problems. Some problems are coming here, and we want to check out pathophysiology. The problem. Patho means problem. Physiology, how it comes. Pathophysiology, how does this come? How does it come? Now, there are several things that we have talked about. Sorry to hear, Dr. Benjamin. Yes, uncle, that is flu. Flu comes and go, you understand. Flu comes and go, and it's part of life. Some little issues, and then you get better, and then you get better, and you move on. Now, how does it develop? How does essential hypertension develop? how does it develop? There are some things that I'm going to name, and we're going to look at them at least deeply. We are going to look at them at least deeply, like increased peripheral resistance. We are going to see what is increased peripheral resistance. So if you are watching and it's your first time, stay around, see what we do, the things we discuss here. You can go through the channel and look for yourself, and always give a subscription. Always give a subscription. Now we have increased peripheral. We can't afford you to get sick, man. Flu, ankle sometimes is a normal thing. We get them, we take some medications, then we get through it, and then we are good. We are good. So no worry. It's okay. It's okay, my boss, big man. It's okay. It's okay. So welcome everyone. Please don't just drop. Smiler in the city. Dr. Benjamin, afternoon. Get on top of that flu symptom. Thanks, Smiler in the city. So thanks for that. Thanks. I'll get on it. I've taken meds and I'm getting better. You know, when you treat some flu is left on you, and then you get immunity and everything becomes better every time. So big up everyone who is coming to the chat. Big up everyone. Now we want to know how it develops. We want to know how essential hypertension, the hypertension that is coming from, people say genetic hypertension, but yesterday I explained something so important. Yesterday I explained I'm outside walking. Thanks, uncle. Make it exercise and be healthy. Yesterday I explained something so important. You saw that according to what people call essential hypertension, genetic hypertension, it is not just that if you have genetic hypertension in your bloodline, there is the hypertension is just for everyone who is genetic. No, there is a problem somewhere. You understood that, either in the kidney or in the genotypes or the peripheral resistance of the vein. So you don't say genetic hypertension, everything is okay. So that is how I want to explain today how it develops, how it comes. You get to know how the hypertension comes on. You know, you cannot just wake up and then you say, I have genetic hypertension. There is nothing I can do. There is more you can do to reduce the risk factors of hypertension. And you know, the risk factors of hypertension are head injury, brain injury, kidney injury, all those. You should be, or sometimes you should be working out, so that you cannot pile cholesterol in your, like you see now, Jamaican uncle is out walking, reducing some calories, and previously I've just been watching Smiler in the city, working in the garage, removing some, exercise. As Smiler in the city is creating room in the garage, keeping clean, doing some work there, it is making it, the calories to come down, and we like that. We like when people are healthy, you see. You understand that? Yes. Now, increased peripheral neuropathy means smooth muscles thickening. Let me, whatever that we are going to discuss today is how does essential hypertension develop. You are born and then you kind of like start having hypertension that you can't understand, and then your parents tell you in our family we have it. These are the things that you should look at. They are very important. Onik, doctor, how is you? I'm fine, Onik. I think we have gone so long. What is the problem? Is everything okay in your side, Onik? Yeah? Is everything okay in your side? Tell me, say, if everything is okay. Smile at the city, have to do something in the garage too. Can you come and help me? Smiler was doing some cleanliness, some good things in the garage. The garage looks so clean. Not everything everywhere. You know, there is one of our supporters who is called anytime anywhere. So if your garage is anytime anywhere, Onik is here. Onik, we don't want you to go for so long. You should be coming and telling us where you are. Onik, we miss your presence, Onik. We miss your presence. So welcome, Onik. Welcome, everyone. And everyone will be watching. Now, these are the things that happen. Let me name them to people that have problems. To people that have problems. Increased peripheral resistance, overacting sympathetic nervous system, renin-angiotensin aldosterone system. That one, and that one. Let me not talk about it right now. Endothelial dysfunction. I will jump renin-angiotensinogen and aldosterone system for now. Endothelial dysfunction, kidney dysfunction. Those are the most important things when it comes to development of essential hypertension. Now, let's talk about increased peripheral resistance. What does that mean? Welcome, my friends. Don't just watch. If you are coming in, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get to know where you are. Let's get to know where you are chilling from. You know, it's on Friday, and Fridays is that part of the week. Onik is a galigali, so sometimes he's not around Dr. Benjamin. He's always around finding. Queen is here. Queen is in the house. Good morning, Queen. Queen is in the house. Hi, Queen. How are you doing, Queen? You're doing good? Yes. Now, yes, let's see. There is something that is called peripheral resistance. I'm talking about how essential hypertension comes. Although with bells on, hello Benjamin and community. Hey, with bells on, today is here. Uncle, please welcome with bells on. Smile in the city, Queen Onik. Welcome our friend with bells on. Today she has made it here. And don't forget to like. You know, like gives impression. So if you're coming in, like, double tap your screen and like. With bells on, remind us which country you're coming from or which state. Tell us. Thank you so much. Welcome. We are here with Onik, Jamaican uncle, Queen. Queen is our spiritual nourisher, and Onik is our federal cartoon. Onik30 on Instagram. Always don't forget to follow Onik30 on Instagram. So if you have not liked the video, what are you waiting? Like the video, man. Like the video. With bells on is coming from Australia. Onik and everyone in the house, welcome with bells on today. We are talking about liked, my friend. Thanks with bells on. Today we are talking about what brings essential hypertension. The kind of high blood pressure that people kind of like say, even my parents had hypertension. You know, even my parents had hypertension. No, there is so much things we can do so that you can avoid end organ damage. I usually say hypertension is hypertension. The end results are the same, and you know the end results are kidney failure, heart failure, coronary vessels damage. You can get stroke. All that is the end result. So even if you have genetic hypertension or someone has secondary hypertension, we need to reduce it so that you cannot get end organ damages. Welcome, my friends. I see you're coming in, and we want to know how this come about. The genetic hypertension. We want to know how genetic hypertension comes about. And don't forget, if you have a question, the floor is open. Interact with the people at the chat. Ask them these questions. Ask them the questions. Ask them, what are you doing here? What's your challenge then? I have this medical problem. How can I get assistance? Those are the kind of questions we get here. So you guys welcome Onik, welcome with bells on. Queen, welcome always. Queen, Smiler in the city, welcome. Queen is here. I say she's our spiritual nourisher. When we feel down, we go to Queen's channel, and then we do some prayers there, and then we feel good. Now we continue with what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how essential hypertension comes. There are several things that make you to have high blood pressure, and I want you to understand this. You just don't get high blood pressure. These bodies, God created them with a balance so that you can live well without feeling complications. You see, so the balance is brought by several things like increased peripheral resistance. The imbalance is destroyed by and I will explain one by one. Overreacting sympathetic nervous system. I will say about sympathetic nervous system. And there is this system that is very important, which is called renin, angiotensin, aldosterone system. Renin is produced in the kidney, angiotensin is produced in the liver. It is aldosterone is the hormone that balances salt. So this is a very important system when it comes to concerning hypertension. Endothelial dysfunction. What is endothelial dysfunction? These are things. Endothelial is the inner lining of your arteries and veins. Endothelium, inside the inner lining, you see. And then kidney dysfunction. Those are things that we will discuss slowly. But if you have a question, no worries, my friends. If you have a question, the room is there to ask a question. The room is there to ask us what is going on. How can we assist ourselves? Yes. We are starting with one. What makes you to have hypertension? And the floor is open. Ask any question. Now I said skin. Your name always gives me trouble. What happens when the diastolic rate is higher, Dr. Benjamin? You can get a stroke. It needs to be the diastolic one is when your heart is resting. When your heart is resting, it's the diastolic pressure. So when it is high and your heart is resting, so it means when it will pump, contract, it can cause organ damages, or it can give you an aneurysm, or it can make you to have stroke. Jamaican uncle, Onic boy, I'm no girl. So with bells on, you see, the diastolic one should be low at 80 or at around 75, which is normal, so that when it pumps, it doesn't go so high. When the heart is pumping, it doesn't go so high. Increased peripheral resistance is the major mechanism in the most essential hypertension. Peripheral resistance. I will subscribe to you, Onik, and I'm good. Thank you. How are you, Onik? With bells on, is asking how you are. Now, it happens in the small arteries and arterioles. So arteries are the vessels that carry oxygenated blood. Veins carries deoxygenated blood. Mine does go higher now. Have you gone to a hospital, or are you on any medication with bells on? You should check a doctor. Get some advice here and go to a doctor to help you. So when your veins, increased peripheral resistance means your veins and arteries, the capacity to contract and relax has reduced. So it is getting trouble when it comes. Okay. I have to have the calcium test. The calcium test from your bone marrow. Maybe there's the calcium test for BP. Let me see. How are they related? I have an appointment next week, Dr. Benjamin. Maybe with bells on, they are suspecting there is another problem that is bringing it, because calcium test with high, unless if you have a problem with the parathyroid hormone, the parathyroid gland. I have had an ECG and ultrasound, all clear. Oh, okay. So calcium test is for bone, so it means maybe they are suspecting something else. So if they are asking for calcium test, it means your parathyroid hormone is involved. So you need to what they will ask, I know it is the, have you done something called kidney function? That is what they should do first, the kidney function, to check if your kidneys are doing well. Because the first step in high blood pressure is release of something called renin. Renin, if it is released, you start having increased vascular constriction, because your vessels starts to constrict, because the vessels are getting angiotensinogen 2. From angiotensin 1, the cascade goes to 2, and then angiotensinogen 2 constrict. No, I haven't yet. I will ask my doctor. Please ask your doctor. You should check on your UECs, your kidney function. But if your doctor asks for calcium, maybe your doctor has an important reason why he asked about your calcium. Now, let's talk about peripheral resistance. Increased peripheral resistance. When your vessels, your blood vessels, your arteries and veins are tough, it mainly helps in the small, and it happens in the small and arterioles, which become narrow and stiff. They become narrow and stiff. My doctor wanted me on time for some time now, but I have been stubborn and not wanting the tablets. If you don't take the tablets if you don't with Belzol, before they find the problem that you have, I will advise you to take the tablets, because they will be helping you to reduce the pressure. If the pressure is not reduced, the problem will come. You will be slowly destroying your end organs like kidneys, heart, pancreas, all those. So it's good you take the tablets as the problem is being sorted, and then you can get out of the drugs while the problem is sorted. You sometimes you don't being stubborn can bring more problems. FRC, greetings FRC. Welcome to the channel. So increased peripheral resistance. This simply says your blood vessels, the arteries and the veins, the capacity of expanding and relaxing is a problem. Because when the heart pumps, they have to pulsate to expand. But when it is tough, it is not even expanding. It means the pressure inside will be so high. Welcome, Belson. Thanks for that. So if you are coming in and you are watching, don't leave without giving a like. Give a like. Giving like increases impression. Who is that who is watching and you have not liked? Please like. Yes, like that. As you like, more people are getting impressions. Now, think of like squeezing a water pipe. Boss is here. Boss, welcome. Like a water pipe. Like I want to. You see this? What can I use? I'm trying to find how I can explain that feature. Let me get something. Get something. Now look. My mouth is the heart. And this one, let's say it's the artery. This one, Bika Kagwira. Bika, welcome. I hope this Bika, is this your first time here? Please subscribe and like. Greetings, good people. Welcome everyone. Now, take this. The first thing that we have said about essential hypertension is increased peripheral resistance. So take my mouth as the heart which pumps blood, and this one is the blood vessel, like the artery. Now, you see, when it is pumping blood, like it is when the heart, Mohoria, I'm watching you. Thanks, everyone. So when it is pumping blood, like you see, that is how blood vessels behave. This is your artery, and this is my mouth. Now it acts like your heart. So we are discussing peripheral resistance. So this happens like this. You see how the artery behaves? You see how this artery behaves as it pumps? This is your artery or a vein. I'm taking this as a vein. Let me repeat. My mouth is acting like, my mouth is acting like what? My mouth is acting like, my mouth is acting like the heart now. The heart, first time, and I really love it. I love so much content Logic Power. Welcome, Bikwa. Please subscribe, Bikwa, and share and interact with the people. Like. So this one is acting like a heart, and this one is acting like a blood vessel. So if blood is being pumped like that, and the walls of these arteries are tough like this, it will make pressure to be inside so high, like this. Now, if I pump here, you see I'm struggling. Our heart is struggling. So the peripheral resistance is high. So the pressure inside is so high. So if there are some arteries and vessels that are like this, they are tough, and the normal ones are like this one. So this one are peripheral resistance that are high. So if the heart is pumping, it is struggling, and the pressure is high. But the normal ones, like these ones, you see, it is easy. I'm not struggling, the heart is not struggling. So what makes people to have this problem? I'm demonstrating something that is called peripheral resistance. The heart is struggling to pump on this vessel that is so tough. The resistance, it is tough. The resistance is tough. It cannot even, it cannot even expand. But here, the heart is not it's not taking more strength. Look. You see, so that is what we call something that is called increased peripheral resistance. This one, it cannot even expand. That is one thing that makes people to have essential hypertension. I hope someone has understood. So I've used these two as the normal blood vessels, the normal arteries and veins, but this one is not normal. These veins are having resistance, increased resistance, they can't even expand. Now, smooth muscles thickening. The smooth muscles, the walls of arteries contain smooth muscles. In hypertension, these muscles become thicker and enlarged. They become thick and enlarged. That's why you see this one. You see, this one is normal. Guys, if you have not subscribed, what are we waiting for? Subscribe, please, guys. Tell people to subscribe. We are still at 1400. We should be going up to 3000 right now. Now, the smooth muscles. You see, the walls of this. I'm taking this as a normal artery and vein. These are not supposed to be thick. They are supposed to be soft so that they can expand as the heart is. But with this one, It is thick. Look, this plastic is thick, and that is how your vessels are. The people that are born with thick vessels, let's continue liking, let's continue increasing impressions. So if you are coming in, this is Benjamin the wise guy. We are talking about essential hypertension. But how does essential hypertension come? You are born with it, and you see your father says that in our family we have it. The problem is you can have a problem, so we need to know how to fix it. How it happens? How does this happen? When you are exposed to high sympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system is a system that is activated when you are nervous, when you want to run away, when you want to do some things, when you want, those people that are always so fast to do things, those people that are always anxious, it is sympathetic nervous system. We need to talk about sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. It is an automatic thing. How do we fix it, doctor? No worries, we are going there with bells on. The first thing is we understand, then we get to know how to fix, right? Yes. So welcome, my guys. So with bells on, we are going there slowly by slowly. My friend says pole. The sympathetic nervous system is part of an autonomic nervous system responsible for body's fight or flight response, whereby when you see a giraffe, when you see a cheetah coming, you will not wait the cheetah to come and tell you that I want to eat you so that you can run. You will not wait for a lion to reach where you are so that you can know this lion can harm me. No. Sympathetic nervous system. Peter, welcome from Norway. Peter, welcome. Thanks for being here. You cannot wait. What sympathetic nervous system is, when you check on danger is coming, it activates. It activates you faster. Release of adrenaline. Then you move so fast from where you are to where it is safe. It is an automatic system in your body. So a person that is exposed to this so much, because when you are exposed to sympathetic nervous system, the autonomic nervous system, your vessels constrict so much. So if you are anxious every time, you are fearing, you are always doing exercise in the gym, your vessels become tough because they want to constrict and pass more blood to your. So people that do exercise, people that run so much, people that, all these people, their hearts, they beat slow because of toughness. Their vessels are tough, their veins are tough. You check it out. So that is one thing. And then there is that system that I said, hey Benjamin, welcome Peter. There is this thing that I said, the renin. I've not put up that video. I'll put out explaining renin, angiotensin, and aldosterone. How salt is controlled in your body, what activates your blood vessels to constrict. When you want to pull and push more blood to your brain, your blood vessels should constrict. If they are big like this one, pushing more blood will take little time, more time. But when it is constricted like this, more blood will go and it will go so fast. You see that demonstration? So your blood vessels behave like that. So angiotensin 2 is a hormone that is converted from angiotensinogen from the liver that makes your vessels to constrict. You see, Ayesha Skin, welcome. It makes your vessels to constrict. It makes your vessels to do what? To constrict. So if you are always, your kidney has a problem, and it is releasing something called renin every time, converting angiotensin 1 to angiotensin 2. You will have problem with muscles of, they will become thick like this one. They will not be smooth. Stress hormone, cortisols. You are always depressed. That's why people that are depressed will always have high blood pressure. Because when you are depressed, you release stress hormones, and they are called cortisols. Steroids. They constrict your blood vessels. Instead of them being so, they be hard. And then you become having, and in some life of some people, in some people's life, you may have, some people are born with anxiety disorders. Genetically, they are born with anxiety disorders. Those people that have problems from conception with neural complication, if you have not watched those videos, go watch them. You will see that they have this problem, chronic high blood pressure, because of those things that I've named. So smooth muscle thickening is one of the things that some families are born with, and I've explained and demonstrated how it makes you have high blood pressure. Causes hypertrophy, enlargement of muscle cells, and hyperplasia, increase of number of cells. So I think people, if you are not understanding, please understand and tell your friend that here we discuss important issues, very important issues that helps people outside here. So if you have time, let your friend come and listen. If you have a question, please put it out. Let's get to know about your question. We can help, and we have people even here that are so professional and they know more about some areas. So effect of everything that I've said, what is the effect? Another demonstration. Look here. If my heart, now my mouth is behaving like a heart now, I never used to have high blood pressure, always low, and maybe the vaccination during, or my age now. How old are you? If you are not, don't say it if you don't want to say it. So let me demonstrate this. I appreciate you, Doctor. Thanks. We still here with bells on. Bring your friends. Let's grow. Let's grow. Now, let me demonstrate this. If this is an artery and it is like this, you have seen my heart is not struggling to push 51. Oh, you should be doing more walking, exercise to relieve stress hormone. You see, it is not using a lot of energy. But now, when you are used to sympathetic nervous system for long, your vessels become thin and tough and constricted. You see, so this is one thing that makes people in a family, you are always on a doctor's office, and then you are told, that you have genetic problem of what? You have genetic problem of high blood pressure, and then the doctor gives you medication. But as the doctor gives you medication, I don't smoke. Hey, please don't smoke. Smoke is not good. Don't drink alcohol. Just drink tea. Drink some fluids that are good. Now, you go to a doctor's office. The doctor gives you medication, and then the doctor tells you that you will be on these medications for long. Because in your family, you are born with this stress hormone, sympathetic nervous system that are highly making your vessels to constrict. Maji, hey, welcome. I haven't for many years. Thanks. Maji, welcome. You see how things are coming in, and I'm really explaining in a good way so that my fellow friends can understand. Hello, Benjamin. Rosanna, how is you? Rosanna from Philippines. My last glass of 2023. Wow, 2023. When I was I was just going out of high school. Wow. Hello with Belson. Welcome, my friends. Rosanna, you go for so long. Don't go for so long. Benjamin, the wise guy, is a loving guy. He's a loving guy, and when friends go for so long, you feel bad. You feel bad. And come with your friends. Come with your friends. Let's discuss with your friends. With our friends. Let's discuss with our friends. Let's tell our friends. Benjamin, the wise guy, is, hey, grandma of 3. Hi, doctor. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great today. I'm just going on child rest. I'm gonna really be busy today, so I'm just sure, my love. Okay, for you. Nice, grandma of 3. We love you too. Mwah, mwah, mwah. My sister Leila is here. I can see Leila. Leila, today I'm using this is a glove, and a normal vein, and this one a vein that has constricted, this one, and my mouth is the heart. So the normal vein is pumping blood normally, but this one is very hard and it cannot pump blood with normally. Look, even the heart is struggling. Even the heart is struggling. You see, even the heart is doing what? It's struggling. So, my friends, you see, it is very important. Let me text someone. See, someone is calling. Someone is calling while I'm online busy. Anyone who has a question about that? Anyone who has a question about that? Now, let's continue with this discussion, which is very important. Discussion about, is struggling. Yes, is struggling. Good morning. Yes, that one I agree. Okay, now those are the things I've said. If you are coming in right now, it's good you rewatch the first part. Sympathetic nervous system, the constrictor, angiotensin, stress hormone, and chronic high pressure makes your vessels to be tough. Makes your blood vessels to be tough. So if your blood vessels are tough, what happens? You have high blood pressure. The arterial walls become thick and they cannot relax like this one normally. Narrow inside is reduced. You see, this one is normal, but when it becomes tough, the inside is reduced. So your blood pressure becomes so high. Your blood pressure becomes so high. Now, let's talk about another thing. Over time, when you have high blood pressure, walls to the lumen ratio increase. The walls, it's only saying that the inside of your blood vessels become small. Arteries narrow. This makes hypertension to be chronic. And then you start saying that in our family, in our family we have genetic hypertension. It is because since you are small, you didn't realize it. You are producing more and more of this. You are producing more and more of these problems. You see, you are producing more and more of angiotensinogen too, and your vessels are constricting. Very important issue. Now, what we are talking about today is hypertension that people call genetic hypertension, and I'm explaining how these things happen. I just replied and subscribed to you, new beautiful friend. Welcome. Well, Bells, connect. Okay, we have something called vasoconstriction. That is the second one. Today we are going so slow. So welcome, my friends. If you are here and you have not texted to the chat, please come and text and tell us. I'm watching you from here, just here in Kenya, opposite you. I'm just here. Maybe even you are listening my voice from my office. I'm watching you from Australia. I'm watching you from Canada. I'm watching you from the US. I go to Indonesia and Thailand and Singapore. Oh, really, Benson? Nice, my friends. Nice, my friends. Vasoconstriction. Vasoconstriction means our veins and arteries to constrict, to become small, like this one. Like this. To become small like this. When it is like this, it is normal. But when it is like this, hypertension. And I'm talking about all the watching you from United Nations. My sister, one day you will see a plane to UN, to USA. I really pray you do. This UN, United Gong, is all over you. Vasoconstriction means tightening, construction of blood vessels like this. It has constricted. It has constricted. You see, vasoconstriction. Now, when the smooth muscles contract, this one we say they have relaxed. When they contract and they become like this one, what happens? The blood pressure increases because the vessel diameter inside becomes small. This diameter becomes so small, so the blood that is passing here, it will be passing so fast with high pressure. But you know, when blood is passing in a big place like this one, it will be passing so slow with no pressure at all. You see, so that is vasoconstriction. And what is the main causes of vasoconstriction? I know we have to work, Grandma Free, we have to work, even myself. Sometimes can't get to do my own live stream, just like tomorrow when I will be at the funeral for my daughter's. Oh, sorry, the Jamaican uncle. Sorry for that. May she rest in peace. Benjamin, my blood pressure is always 160 over 105. That is high. Rosanna, have you gone to a doctor? You need to be checked what is causing that pressure to be high like that. Rosanna, that is high. That is high. Please visit a doctor, get some tests, and get some drugs. That one can make you have, you are hypertensive. That means you are hypertensive. You need some drugs. You need some drugs and you need some treatment. I'm not go to the doctor. Yes. Please go see a doctor. Maybe, you know, I've said the kind of whatever I'm discussing right now is essential hypertension, primary hypertension that comes. No free doctor here, to the paid doctor. And the government, you can go to the government also. This is hypertension that people say it is genetic. People are born with. It is genetic. There is another hypertension that is secondary because of a disease or other things that have come. Other disease that have come. Yes, Myla, she needs a doctor. That is a very high. You know, sometimes you can just be walking and you fall down. You've been walking with high BPs for so long and then you get a artery rupture, aneurysm, you have stroke because you did not go to a doctor and you stayed with this for so long. So it is important we check on these matters. It is very important we check on these matters. You know. So my friends and everyone who is watching, are you getting something, my friends? You know, sometimes when you're talking. I like laughing, and someone is not asking a question according to what you are explaining. It means people are getting it 100%, or the other way around. Now, hey, my friends, that is it. Let's continue. Now we are talking about essential hypertension. Yes, well, with bells on, you are amazing, Dr. Benjamin. Wow, thanks for knowing that. What foods and drinks can help Dr. Benjamin to reduce hypertension? This is a very essential question. You don't take foods that have high cholesterol fast. I've been having headaches lately. My BP is 140/95. That is hypertensive, Rosanna. That is hypertensive. I'm still advising you to have time and see a doctor, because end organ damage is a bad thing. Imagine nursing going for dialysis because you didn't go and see a doctor. Your kidney are injured. Green tea, very important. Green tea contains antioxidants. And we talked about all these things when we were doing this, that is called complementary medicine. Fruits that have potassium for your heart, avocados, watermelon, pawpaw, mangoes, leafy green vegetables like kales, terere, cabbage, amaranthus or terere, and spinach. Garlic, always use garlic. Garlic helps to widen the blood vessels. Garlic, if it is like this, garlic helps to widen it so that your pressures goes down. Oats, oatmeal, brown rice, millet and sorghum, beans and legumes, low-fat dairy. Low-fat dairy helps. You see, salmon and sardine, tilapia, fish. Many people don't like fish. When it comes to drinks, do water. Beetroot juice, low-fat milk, pomegranate juice, and all those foods and drinks. Reduce salt in drinks. Reduce fast foods. Excess alcohol, no. Me, I don't say excess alcohol. I usually say no alcohol. Yes, I'm in Manila, Makati. Yes, greens. I told my teenage son tonight. Okay, excessive sugar drinks, no. Exercise regularly. Those are some of the foods that you can take. Stan's Kitchen is here, and Stan's Kitchen, welcome Stan's Kitchen. Stan's Kitchen at the same time zone, I think. Oh, Stan's Kitchen, welcome. We're talking about essential hypertension. So, my friends, hypertension is a big thing. Imagine we have just talked about peripheral resistance. If you are coming in right now, please check what peripheral resistance is. It is an amazing thing that makes people think that they were born with hypertension, and it's just your vessels reacting towards yourself. That one. And then we have said something that is called vasoconstriction. Constriction is becoming small. Sympathetic nervous system. I've explained about sympathetic nervous system. It's very important when you understand these things. Very important about the sympathetic nervous system. Now, there is something called endothelial dysfunction. Endothelial dysfunction. What is the endo? When you hear anything that is called endo is inside. So endo means inside the blood vessel. Inside the blood vessels, inside. The cells inside your blood vessels have, they control relaxing and constricting. Reduces inflammation. And they produce some things that are called endothelins and nitric oxide. So you were born in your family with a problem of your inside of your blood vessels. The cells that are inside the lining, the cells that are inside the lining, they don't produce nitric oxide normally. Because if you produce nitric oxide normally, what happens? If your blood vessels are like this, nitric oxide, that gas, it helps your blood vessels to relax. So that when it is relaxing, what is happening is your blood pressure goes down. We are still on blood vessels. We have not gone to the heart. We are still on arteries and veins. And arteries, they carry oxygen, blood to the body. And veins, they return less oxygen blood to the heart to be pumped to the lungs. so that they can get more. You see that it is very important when we are discussing these things. My friends, how do you feel when you are discussing these things? You feel good. You feel like you want to get healthy. You want to walk in the morning. You understand. You don't want to eat fries again. You don't want to eat fries again. You want to eat healthy. And then when you go home, your children start to tell you, now, you mom, I think you are so old. You have started eating things that old people should be eating. They forget they are heading there, and they should be eating healthy too. Who has ever been told that by someone? Who has ever been told, I think you are getting old? Because the kind of things you are eating nowadays and the kind of jobs you are doing, you are waking up in the morning and just want to walk without taking something. These people should understand it is not for old age. The goats always asks me, do you remember me? The goats, I remember you every time, because that is the question that you usually ask. Have you subscribed? Yes, please subscribe and like, and come with your friend. There are so many friends that you have outside here that are struggling from these things. Passing information to your friend is a good thing. So just pass information to your friend. Tell your friend you can get help here. Dr. Ben is a funny guy, but as midlife crisis. Now we were talking about the kind of things that are produced in the cells inside your blood vessels. I'm using this as an artery. So inside the artery, there is something gas that is produced by the cells that is called nitric oxide. So when you are running and or you are relaxing, and you feel that you want to relax, nitric oxide is produced inside the vessels. All vessels are produced. So when they are produced, what happens? What happens is you do what? Your blood pressure goes down. Your blood pressure goes down. So that is what happens when these blood vessels they control themselves, and they help you to control the blood pressure. But you see, there are some people in their families that they are not. It is not controlled. It is not controlled. It is not controlled. Yes, remember you. Welcome back. The goats, welcome. If you have not subscribed to this channel, my friend, please subscribe. We are talking today. I'm talking about how essential hypertension comes. The hypertension that people tell you this is genetic, you can do nothing. You can do something, my friend. But let's understand first. Let's understand how these things happen. And then when we understand how these things happen, we can now treat. Even you can now treat. You can now know, I want a drug that will do this. Now, increased vasoconstriction, endothelin. So, we have said nitric oxide relaxes the blood vessels to be big. But when you want to run and you want to do exercise, the blood vessels should be constricted so that blood can go to the brain so fast for energy. They release something called endothelin. It makes your blood vessels become small. And when they become small, what happens? Your head gets more oxygen because blood is moving fast. When your blood pressure is high, blood is moving so fast in your body. So that is how they control inflammatory cells, causing fibrosis, stiffness and thickening. So this thing called endothelin is not good because it's the one which makes your blood vessels to be thickened, to be thick. And then we have something called oxidative stress. Free radicals, they destroy nitric oxide and damage cells. Now, I usually talk about free radicals every time. Free radicals are things that destroy your cells, and they destroy this thing that makes your blood pressure to come down. Let's see what foods or what makes people get free radicals. Let's see what people, and I think this is a session that we are talking on a very important thing. This is a session that is very important. It is very important because if you know what brings your pressures to be high, you can control it by yourself. That is true. So let's know this thing that is called free radicals. Free radicals, they interfere with your DNA, and your cells are DNAs. So if something is interfering with your DNA, is it giving life to you? No, it's giving you some problems. When main causes of free radicals, so metabolism, when your body is undergoing metabolism, it produces free radicals, and that's why, like, your body naturally produces when converting food into energy. When you have eaten ugali, cornmeal, when you have eaten some foods, when you have eaten some cholesterol foods, free radicals come out. So you need to take some vitamins, and that's why we insist you take some fruits, because it removes these things that are called free radicals. And why do we need to remove these things that are called free radicals? It's very important. We need to remove them because they cause cancer, they cause heart diseases, they cause cancer, heart diseases, heart failure. Free radicals, they tamper with your DNA. So the things that can cause free radicals is normal. Your body, when it is producing energy, it produces free radicals. Inflammation and infections, chronic boils, pneumonia, viral infections, and chronic inflammatory disease like arthritis, because they are destroying your cells, they produce free radicals. You taking smoking, you are always, even someone can mistake you as a what smokes a lot? A train smokes a lot. Free radicals, because the smoke has tar, and the smoke goes to displace and destroy your DNA. So you produce free radicals, because smoking has something called oxidizing chemicals. So you need to take precaution. Blood vessels in your lungs, in your skin, in your DNA, they damage because of smoking. Pollutions and toxins. The cars we use, you are using a car and it is smoking petrol. You are using a 2003 vehicle, which is not even being, that vehicle, you never take it to be serviced. So when you put it on in the morning, the cold start, it is smoking. And you have kids around the compound, they are smoking the free radical. I'm so sorry to hear that loss of your mother. Welcome J Hank, welcome Nene. Nene are here. Please, if you are coming in, don't forget to hit the like button. It gives impressions, it makes people know, when you hit the like button, it makes YouTube shows other people that this is a good channel. People are liking it. So come and like it too. J Hank, welcome. Nene, welcome. Yes. Now let's continue. I'm talking about things that are producing free radicals. If you have an old car, if you have an old machinery that is using fuel in your home, I beg you now to be taking it for servicing. I beg you, take that car for servicing, because if you don't take it for servicing, what will happen? You will be smoking out free radicals. That's why government, they talk about carbon content. Some cars cannot be imported in a country that are exceeding several years. You cannot, because of carbon content. Free radicals, they are taking care of your health. So pollution and toxins, car exhumes industrial chemicals, heavy metals, pesticides. If you have a plantation, how many of you have plantations around the home and you use insecticides? How many of you have some plantations and you are using insecticides? Please tell me, because many insecticides are organophosphates. They work by destroying the respiratory surface of the pests. And you are not an exemption. Yes, you are not an exemption. You see, you are not an exemption. When you are working on your farm, if you have a farm or you have insecticides or you have them in your house that you kill the rats with, you should be spraying with your masks. You see? So, there are several things that happen. Free radical is something that brings, I've really talked about this thing called free radical. Then these things bring several bad things. They bring several bad things, and they bring cancers. I explained one day how free radicals bring cancer. And just to say this, let's take a lot of vegetables. Mostly when you are a person with hypertension, I would like you to say that you are a vegetarian. I would like you to say that you are a vegetarian. Let me read some. After my mother was buried with bells on, I was hospitalized with my blood pressure, 200/120. Rosanna, please go back to hospital. I'm begging you. Oh my goodness, that is so scary. Mine used to be lower before few years, but age catched up to you. Now, yeah, we have really talked, and people are not asking questions. You have seen how essential hypertension comes. Essential hypertension. Today, you let me tell you one thing. Yes, it is passed on from genetic for your parent, but hide the coffee cakes. Coffee cakes is here, my friends. You see? Do you have a cup of coffee? Coffee cakes. Coffee. Coffee cakes. I know you love coffee. This is green tea. I'm taking it as red meat, Dr. Ben. No red meat. No red meat. Look, I'm taking green tea. I'm taking green tea. No coffee cakes. Soon, Dr. Benjamin, let's send money for general checkup. Yes, please. And if God helps us, one day we will help you get the money. We will help you get the money so that you can come. You can go for treatment. Drinking water now, lol. Wow. Now I've talked to you about how these problems come. But the one that we have talked about, and I'm still insisting, I'm going to make a green tea that I have it here. The one that I'm insisting is those people that love taking fatty foods, red meat. Another one, let's continue the list. My friends. You know them. Fries. A virtual Cooper from me. Those people that love taking fries, if you burn fat so much, it produces free radicals. Smoking, free radicals. Burning cars and fuel, free radicals. Let's continue with the list of free radicals, my friends. Let's continue. Eh? So me, I beg you, my friends, for those that love taking this, if you know you are hypertensive, you start being a vegetarian. Start being a vegetarian. Vitamins clear some things in your body. Oh, Rosanna needs to guys, Rosanna loves to sing. She sings like, "'Cause I'm your lady." I have a flu today. Singing is a problem. And you are my man, wherever you reach for me. Rosanna, let's sing. I'll do all I can. I'll be waiting for so long. Rosanna, join me. Rosanna loves the old love songs like, "Baby, I know the story. I know the end is written all over your face." You know those songs, I'm a sleeping child, a while so wild, no. I'll cover you, sleeping child, where the fields are green, to see you once again, hold you in my arms, to promise you my love. Rosanna, I usually follow you singing these songs. I usually loved them days, them days, man. Who is that? Why are you watching and that's why are you watching and you are not commenting? Someone is not commenting, he's just laughing while I'm singing. I wish I didn't have this flu. Today I could sing for you. You know, it's a Friday. It's a Friday and I'm talking about essential hypertension. Essential hypertension. I sing for you. I sing for mother. Sleeping child. You remember those songs, Queen is here with love, lots of love. After learning, sometimes we need to release ourselves, And there is Don Moen. Can anyone give me one tune of Don Moen? Don Moen used to sing, let me find a tune of Don Moen. Don Moen used to sing some good songs, good beautiful songs, worship songs. There shall be showers of blessings. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Join me, hey, showers of blessings. I remember that book, Golden Bells. Showers of blessings we need. Say this and say, merciful. Don Moen. Give me one song of Don Moen. You guys, you don't know any song for Don Moen? Don Moen used to sing, let me see. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways you cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Come on, guys, let's clap our hands and say, where there seems to be no way. My birthday on June 14th. So join me, I'll sing for you. We will do a combination, I'll sing for you. I am under the weather, dear, but I'll be okay. No worries. You see, I have a flu and I'm singing. Showers of blessings we need. Oh, Smiler. Smiler, it's a Friday. I'm happy it's a Friday. The week is ending well. And you are saying, there shall be showers of blessings. This is the promise of love. Say this, there shall be seasons Say this again. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. We have even forgot that we were learning of essential hypertension, but I've given the message. I'm waiting for some questions as I sing, and people are not giving me questions. Hey. Showers of blessings. That one was a good song from from the Golden Bells. Anyone have ever seen that book, Golden Bells? If you have ever known Golden Bells, we used to sing it when we were in high school. In parades. In parades. So guys, sometimes it's good to refresh your mind. We just don't talk about diseases. No, let's not just talk about diseases. Let's talk about good things that can hit our head and then go to our veins, and then our veins to release nitric oxide, our veins to relax, and then when our veins are relaxing, what happens? Our blood pressure relaxes. You know, when you smile, your blood vessels are releasing nitric oxide. So your vessels relax and then your blood pressure goes down. Just see that. So don't be moody. Don't be moody every time. Don't be moody every time. Smile. Smile for me, Jamaica. And I say, smile, girl, smile. Smile. She has a rich history. A beautiful woman with the sweetest skills, beautiful sunrise and an evening kiss of a nice sunset and the eye. But she tell me that she liar. She tired of the exploit and the liars. Jamaica is tired of the exploits and the liars. That is a good thing from our one. Chronics. I've reminded people of some good old songs. Songs that would make us feel like those songs, man. You know, there was a song from Celine Dion that will make me Celine Dion. Hey, Celine Dion, my friends. Ooh, give me one tune. About one tune that will make you go crazy on Celine Dion's tune. Give me one tune that will make you feel like, hey, today I'm here. There was a song that was coming to a program that was known as Sundowner. Hey, you guys, you don't know Celine Dion, man. Celine Dion. When I first saw you, I saw love. That song was starting like that. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. It hasn't taken the long way. You remember those songs? You're going strong. You're still together. Still going strong. Say you're still the one I ran for, the only one I kiss. Good night. Who remembers the power of love? The power of love from Celine Dion. Guys, don't tell me you don't know these songs. They used to rock the spaces. Some of you fell in love because coffee cakes, yeah. Cause I'm your lady and you are my man. Shania Twain, yes. Wherever you reach for me. Coffee cakes, tell me, say, I'll do whatever I can. Waiting for so long. Yes, I'll do Ebola tomorrow. I'll do Ebola tomorrow because in Kenya, Queen, in Kenya people are bringing problems. So tomorrow I'll talk about Ebola. Everyone be ready about Ebola tomorrow. Today we have talked about pathophysiology of the pathophysiology of this called essential hypertension. So Queen, thanks so much for reminding me. I have to do it because it has hit right now. So tomorrow at night we usually talk about questions. And doctor, can you sing Onyx song before you go? Onyx loves which song? Where is Onyx? Let me see. Onyx, are you here? Onyx, maybe she's going to find where Fiona is. Onyx is not here. Onyx loves reggaeton. Onyx loves reggaeton, Smile in the City. Onyx loves reggaeton. Reggaeton Prio Siempre. Is Onyx here? Onyx, if you are here, say yes. So we have talked about how these things start. We are headed for something, somewhere I've never been. Sometimes I get frightened, but I'm willing to learn for the power of love. Hey! Coffee cakes, you are killing me right now. We are headed for something. Listen, Dad. Somewhere ever been. Sometimes I get frightened, but I'm willing to learn by the power of love. Now these love songs will kill me. This part. You too girly. I'm too girly. I'm too musical. Onyx loves this song. Namabariba, Cintura Sola, Aweria Weltais, Danza Koduro, Morena. That one. Kwea miulatu ngenge batrika kwelasu kerufe eshe kuduru morena kwea miulatu ngenge batrika kwela oi Sasha more rahil balasa koduro oi. That is called Danza Koduro. That is Onyx song. Smile, don't sleep. Now I have started singing. And then Rosanna has forgot to sleep. Maybe Benjamin, sir, Smiler, he's not sleeping too. Onyx loves Danza Koduro. Danza the Koduro. Yeah, now we have talked about that, and Queen has reminded me of a very important topic, which is called with bells on watching to your video 3. Okay. Has reminded me, tomorrow I'll do Ebola. I want to tell people what Ebola does and how it comes to the body and how it destroys it. But you know, because we are talking about hypertension, the doctor has decided to stimulate you and to make some blood vessels release nitric oxide so that your blood vessels can relax, you know, inside. So when I'm making you feel good, I'm releasing nitric oxide from your body. And when they are relaxing, you are feeling nice. Oh, don't worry yourself, my friend. Welcome. Anyone with any question? Anyone with any question? My friend. You know, I meet people online, and I feel like one day I wish we could meet. Like there is Coffee Cakes, Smile in the City, Queen CLB, Queen. I really want to meet Queen one day. Queen. But as I usually say, next year is my traveling year. I want to travel out like, hey, I'll be meeting a friend 2 days. The next day I go to some friends, another friend. Thank you so much, Rosanna. And you know, friends are for keeps. Good friends are for keeps. Keep good friends smile with good friends, and let's get to think twice before you leave my life. Don't leave my life. Songs. When I start remembering some songs, I get emotional. So, who has a question for today? And don't just watch alone. Don't watch alone. You share these things to your friends. Share to your friends, because you are not just. We shall meet by God's grace. Yes, we shall. I'm very sure we shall. Yes, I watched the Bridge Nights and also Luna. So cute. Yes. So you are not just watching Benjamin the wise guy. Look at the chat. You are interacting with several people, and towards the people that you are interacting with, how is your hospital coming along? It's good. It is good. The coffee cakes. It's good. The only thing that I want to do is I want God to elevate me to another level. I want a hospital that I can do an MRI, I can do a CT scan, I can do, and those are high end. I want, but for now, it is down at level 2. But that time will come. Coffee cakes, that time will come. I really, no sleeping YouTube first. Rosanna, there is a song you love singing on your channel. Which song is that? Remind me that song. You also Benjamin don't sleep. Yes. Sometimes I get home so late. When I'm seated at the living room, I go online, I find Rosanna online, I start chatting. I find Stan's kitchen, I start chatting. And then they are surprised. It is midnight in Kenya and Joke has not slept. It's because I get home so late. And when I get home so late and I find my friends online, I should pass by and say hi, right? Yes. Thank you so much for watching. And I do. Bells has a channel. Please check on with Bell's channel. Let me check on Bell's channel. And I usually say, if you will find me now, go to channel. I usually say, if you have never gone to the Queensland, if you have never gone to the Queensland is where? The Queensland. Don't worry yourself. Because Smile in the City always takes us on a flight on his YouTube channel as the pilot. On a flight, takes her around the Queen's land. We see the streets. I'm singing Benjamin when I'm stressed, but sometimes I have to understand a little YouTubers and give them subscribers. Yes, thanks. So Smile in the City becomes the pilot and takes us around the Queensland, Edinburgh, the Queensland. We see how it is. So if you have never stepped in the Queensland, just land on Smile in the City's channel, and Smiler will show you the Queensland. I am in Western Australia on the opposite side of Queensland. Yes, Bells. I see. Have you ever gone to the Queensland Bells? We have one of us who carries us incognito. Incognito? Incognito means you are watching and you are feeling that you are in that plane going to the Queensland, So, Bells, with Bells, I can see here your channel. I can see here some shots, some videos of planes. Australian, I can see. Yes, I like to come to Australia. Australia is a good place. So can see you can go to with Bells on and check on Lunar Laughs, Bali, Indonesia, the playlist, Palm Jam, Dark Matter World. I can see peacocks, Australian camping and wildlife. You see? So if you go to our new friend, you will see some peacocks. I'm seeing some peacocks somewhere here. So my friends, how do you feel about the talk? Anyone with a question? Lots of cute kitties shots between my life. Yes, I've seen them. I've seen this one that has peacocks is making me feel wow, this is good, this is nice. So anyone with any question, if you have not subscribed, let's come in, subscribe. Let's make it to 20 and then we go home. Yeah, no passport. I can't. Thank you, Dr. Ben. Welcome. The secret of relieving yourself high blood pressure is 1. Always be in a jovial mood. It makes you release nitric oxide. 2. Don't be anxious anytime. Devise a way to stop being anxious every time. Yes? 3. Eat good food. When your blood pressure is going high, like our friend who is here, Rosanna, you need to take vegetables. Take green tea. Yes, it clears what is called free radicals. It clears free radicals and then you feel nice. We need to do more lives on your channel too, Rosanna. Make sure one for. Yes, very true. Everyone support Rosanna to get more, and don't skip her adverts. Yes, with bells on. So those are the secrets of relieving your. So I've said today we have dealt with how essential. You now know how genetic problems come in. And you can understand if your family, you are born with problems when it comes to what? If you are born with problems when it comes to high blood pressure, those 2 factors are very important. Vasoconstriction and those things that I've named on the video. You see? So you watching here, you that is watching Dr. Benjamin. One word for Dr. Benjamin, please. One word for Dr. Benjamin. One word for Dr. Ben, my friends. We have really talked a lot. You see, it's more than 1.5. My mom had heart issues too. Heart issues are very many. We have some playlists on cardiology. You can check on the heart issues. And please, my friends, I respect all my supporters, and I just have to tell you that let's encourage each other to, YouTube is a vast place and some people are doing it seriously. Some people are doing YouTube very seriously. So it is very important when some people are doing it very serious, you hold hands, support them. Yeah? And if a person is growing, be happy for this person who is growing. Be happy for that person. Even you, God will come out on yourself. I will definitely, Dr. Ben, and I am glad so to meet you and be here tonight. Yes, welcome. I usually come 2 times. After 4, after 3 hours, 3 hours from 4 when I start at 9 Kenyan time. I usually come to answer. I'm a single mom to Rosanna, respect to you, 100%. I usually come at 9. And I do what? I answer people's question. One word for you, Dr. Ben, is that we can't thank you enough for what you have given us because of it's priceless. Uncle always says when he goes to a hospital, he doesn't get information the way I give it. The way I give it. You see? But if the way I give information and the way I behave Some people, some people even wonder if I'm a real doctor. Just a minute, I answer this. Yes, some people even wonder if I like being the reason. The reason is you are more passionate. Yes, smile in the city, smile in the city. I'm telling people that you are our pilot. When we want to see the Queensland, you take the plane, and then in a delusion of our head, we look at your videos and you take us through the Queensland. And I'm telling people that have never seen the horses of the Queensland, one day, Smile in the City will go to Edinburgh, pass through there, take us around, and we feel that we are at the Queensland. So don't forget to watch Smile in the City's video. Don't forget Jamaican Uncle, who is always taking us through the stables of America. Dorothy, hi. Hi, Dorothy, my friend. The reason you're... Now, Hillary, how is you? If you have not subscribed and you're coming in, please subscribe. And if you have not liked, please like. My son is 17. I definitely understand Rosanna. we need to support each other because Mama. Yes, this topic of being single parent is very important, and when we will be discussing about please like and subscribe. Yes, when we will be discussing about mental health and single parenthood, we will have to discuss this, because I understand my dad passed on when I was still in high school, and then that struggle is passed to your parent, and the children are feeling that heavy weight on the parent. It is very heavy. So Rosanna and with bells on, don't worry, we will discuss it and get to know how to help each other. So don't worry. Some things we should help each other to reason and help each other, So if you are coming in like now, please. So my friends, everyone who is watching, I'm a person who loves laughing. I'm a person who loves social life, and I hate negativity. I laugh off negativity by laughing. So whatever you are seeing here, yes, coffee cakes. Now the cup of tea is full. Yeah, the doctor not only educated as answers question, he sings for the entertainment. Coffee cakes. Let me take a sip of green tea. Thanks, coffee cakes. Whatever you are seeing here, I want you to ask Jamaican Uncle. Jamaican Uncle met me and was very surprised. The first thing was, I'm really surprised. You should watch that video. Whatever you are seeing here is me, physically and naturally, and everything I do. That is me. Thanks, coffee cakes, for that. Thanks a lot. That is me. And when you want to relieve your stress, your BP to go down, one day I'll give you the life history behind my life, and behind me being a doctor and doing my one day Jamaican Uncle asked me a question when we were in a restaurant here in Kenya. Why that name? Why Benjamin the Wise Guy? Benjamin the Wise Guy is not just a name. It's a story, my friend. It's a long story. but it will come one day. It will come one day. You see, I relate to everyone with a kind heart, and I would wish every person to have a kind heart. I wish everyone to live a good life. The situation that you are in can be turned into a laughter gradually by being optimistic and loving God and not hating. Not hating. Don't hate, and always be there to help if a person is having a problem. And blessed are the hands that give it, than the ones that take it. Blessed is the hands that give it. What kind of rich man are you? Lucky Dube was a Rasta man from South Africa. That song, he sang it with passion. He sang with passion. Remember, what kind of rich man are you who doesn't care about helpless people? What kind of the rich man are you who doesn't care about helpless people? You've been reading the Bible and understand what it says. Dear Lord, it says, blessed is the hands that give it, than the ones that take it. You see, blessed is the hands that give it, than the ones that take it. Reggae is sweet at times. It makes your heart feel nice. So, my friends, we have learned today about essential hypertension, and tomorrow we will break the norm, and we will do Ebola. Ebola comes under some things that are called viruses. Uncle, where are you? Uncle is here. Viruses. So we'll do a viruses, but at night today I'm answering questions as normal. So thanks everyone that has come to support me. Dorothy, as usual, Dorothy K, with bells on. Coffee Cakes, thanks for that. $+, dollar sign, dollar sign makes you smile at times. It makes you smile. So Coffee Cakes, thanks a lot. Rosanna TV, I know you are tired. Mom, please rest. Rosanna loves, I'm a sleeping child. From a world so wide and big up to you, Dorothy. I'm in the kitchen, man. Hey, uncle, remember when you are coming, you are teaching me how to cook dumplings. I've never tasted dumplings. Smiler in the city, the person who carries us from the plane and takes us around the Queensland. Please, if you have not watched Smiler's Queensland, please go and watch. With bells on, thanks for tuning in. You are a special guest and you are a good guest. We have seen it. Please bring your friends. Hilary Yegon is here. Bring your friends here. Share this live to your friend and you will feel good, And Queen, what can I say about Lovely Queen? If you have not gone to watch Lovely Queen's channel, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? She talks with dignity, integrity, softly and smoothly. Like that song that sings, strumming my face with his fingers, singing my song with his words, say, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his words. That is Fugees. Go and listen to Fugees. softly as the queen. Living my whole life with these words killing me softly with these words. Yes, you see these songs, people love them. With Bell's one is kind of like, wow, doctor knows to sing, killing me softly. Yes, those are the songs. Those are the songs. Now, good friends of mine. You know, I love talking to people and I love relating to people. Ask me a question before I go. Tell me one thing before I close this show. Tell me one thing that you feel I close. I'm giving how many? There is 16. Let's have 10 minutes before we go. 10 minutes of questions. Some 10 minutes is good, you know. 10 minutes is good. And don't forget our friend. Oh la 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 hey hey hey. Ooh la 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 hey hey hey. Where can I find her voice? Put the link here. Uncle Arubi. Uncle Arubi, which voice? Where can I find her voice? Oh, it's called Fugees. What's the meaning of life? What's the meaning of life? Let me see this. Okay. Life is Queens. Oh, Queens CNLB. Let me get Queens. Let me post Queens channel here. Someone is asking about Queen CNLB. Let me post her channel. It's very important I post her channel. Where is Queen? Queen, where are you hiding? Queen, are you in the someone needs your channel? I'm finding Queen's channel to share. Peace, joy. I have to subscribe immediately. I'm finding Queen's channel. Queen has just told me to do something on Ebola. And I was like, I must do Ebola. I think we have to do Ebola. It's important we do Ebola. It's a very important topic. And okay, I've seen Queen somewhere here. I have to do Ebola. Okay. And if I ooh la 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 hey hey hey. Ooh la 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 hey hey hey. I did that. Now, the one that I've asked about Queen's channel, please. Queen's channel is here. Queens, follow that one. I'm having problems on picking her channel. I'm having problems on picking her channel, but I think you can pick from there. Now, say it. Someone is waiting to tell me something. Someone is waiting to tell me something. Queen has a lot of links, I say. Queen has a lot of links here. It's called Queen CNLB on Instagram, on Facebook, on everywhere. So guys, I'm waiting for any question. Yes, that one. I think Smiler has got it. Anyone who feels like you can tell me something. I have 10 minutes. No, it is I have around 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go now. 5 minutes to go. But you know, we are moving so slow. With this kind of information, we should be at more subscribers. I can see I'm at 1.47. We are going slowly, but it's okay. And I said, there is a content that we are creating that we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about some real topics, real patients, the patients that I have taken through a journey, and the journey has come into a good journey. You know, we'll be talking to them, and I will be like I'll be trying to talk to them so that they can agree and come to talk to my subscribers, or we do, hey Betty, welcome, or we will be doing a video that is like an interview to them. There are some patients that I have that we have been on a journey with them, and most of these videos will be on members channel. So I'm saying this earlier so that when it comes to the videos of membership channel, when it comes to engaging some hospitals, engaging some patients, you need some money to make things happen. So the request of my crew was we put them on members channel, and even because like the live lovely viewers, yes, because one thing, when a person is a member, it means he's a member of the channel, and some things will not so happen. You will not have problems anywhere, anytime. Knock, knock, knock. Anywhere, anytime. I've just been talking about you some minutes ago, like 30-40 minutes, and you are here. Thanks for coming in. So I was explaining, like, if you are a member, you own the channel and the channel. You love the channel. So we will be putting those videos. Most of them will be on members channel. Because of viewers decrease, it is discreet. Viewers discreet. So as you continue, you can be buying the members channel so that good content that is coming. As a doctor, I have patients that have taken through some issues step by steps, and they have good information that they would love to tell the public. They have good information they would love to tell the public. So those information, when they are coming, welcome anywhere, anytime. Thanks for tuning in. FRC, you are still here, welcome. There are some people I've met, and I've been on a journey with them, and I've requested them come and share the journey with my people with depression, people with thyroid disorders, people with organ failures that have managed at least life to come back to normal, some disabilities, bipolar people. That is the content that we will not put out in the world. It will be on members only. Anywhere they say knock, 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 I answer the door with. So welcome, my guys, and I think Savior Man. Savior Man, it's on Friday. Friday is here. So welcome, Savior Man. Thanks for tuning in. So that is the upgrade that we are going to have, and I would like to ask everyone that is in the house, which conditions would you like me to bring the patients, or a person who will volunteer to come and talk to us? That is something that you can send to my number, or say, Doc, we want to see these patients that have recovered from this. I've been struggling with this, the diabetes. I've been struggling with this. Those are the things that we will be bringing live here, so that we can interact and know what to do. So, Doctor, I will super chat you on Feel Good Evening. Hey, Savior Man, super chat me right now. I need some green tea. Stop laughing at me. Savior Man, my friends, if there is someone I joke with without fearing, is my brother Savior Man. Savior Man is that brother of mine that I joke with, and I do anything with, because we understand each other. So my friends, don't worry about Savior Man. Savior Man is my big bro, and I thank everyone. You see, this is a good community, and we are continuing, and no one is asking any question. So tell me, say, what upgrades do you need me to bring to the channel? A channel is run by the people that are within it. A channel is run by the people that are in it. So you guys can always come up with 1, 2, 3 things that we should upgrade. So Savior Man, welcome to the channel, and everyone that is here. We have talked today about, let me give a recap before I finish. I have 5 minutes. Let me get back here. I've given a talk on essential hypertension and how it comes, you know. Dorothy, essential hypertension. So we have talked on how these things come, how the pathophysiology, how it comes. Pathophysiology means how hypertension comes, heart complications. So we go and talked about the step, how it works, how it makes a person feel like this is genetic. You see, that is essential. But there is some steps I'm finding out. Let me see. Amepiga sijashika kwa sababu na siwezi muona akwambie tu vile anataka. So there is some things that I have said that are really important. Overall process of hypertension, that is what I wanted to talk about before I finish. Genetic environment triggers, sympathetic overreacting like RAS activation, renin-angiotensin, aldosterone system, vasoconstriction, endothelial injury, smooth muscle thickening, narrowed arterioles, and increased peripheral resistance and persistent hypertension. I have used these two to explain these things. I have used these two to explain how it happens. So if you have come in late, please go through the video, and you will get to understand. Uncle in the background, yes, Uncle is preparing something. If you have come in late, please go through the video and understand. Let me read about them again. Let me read about these things again, and you get to know how it comes. It is very important when you understand these things. Okay, Boss Miles from the UK. I'm going to another live now, Dr. Ben. Thank you again very so much. I take you out of video. I have 2 minutes, Wilballs. Thank you. Tools of future lives. Yes, I have 2 minutes before I end. So if anyone has any question, you ask them. So there is genetic environment triggers, process of hypertension, sympathetic overreacting, vasoconstriction, endothelial injury, smooth muscle thickening, narrowed arterioles, increased peripheral resistance, and persistent hypertension. So guys, with all that, let's I know there is no question, and I've gone through, I've not answered any question. So we will meet today at 9 Kenyan time. That is, this is 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. 3 hours from now, I'll be online answering the questions that are in my email and that are in my WhatsApp that have been sent. So let's meet there, everyone. Have a lovely evening and be blessed, everyone. So bye bye. See you guys. Let's meet after 3 hours again. And that one is a short session. We usually do it for 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So be blessed, guys. Have a lovely evening. Bye bye. See you.